Hello and welcome to Hixxy Studio. On this video I am going to show you how to make this card. It is really simple but I think really quite effective. So I have 3 dies that I'm going to use for this. The first one is to create the base card, and this is a card deco. It's called frame card. It's called Lacy 4K. It's a square card. So 13.5 centimeters squared or 5.3 inches squared. Makes this beautiful card. So that's the first die. Then I'm going to use this die to create this. So that, you know, just because this is a frame die, it doesn't have to be used whole. It can be cut into. So that's that one. That's a Paper Panda collection Petite Fleur frame from Creative Expressions. And then the last one is this one, and it's actually from Amy Design's Words of Sympathy collection. And I have got another card, a very small simple card, where I just have used it in a style of a sympathy card. That said, because the flower head is kind of like a dandelion, if you like, and the flower head is or seed head really is kind of made up with all these hearts, I felt that it could be used for like I've done it, an anniversary card, or maybe even a Valentine's card. So that's why I've gone for kind of the brighter colours, just two, white, pink and white. No ink other than to stamp with, but yeah, just the two colours of cards. So we're going to start by cutting the card base itself. So this is the length A4 that I have cut it down to a width just wider, and I'm also going to just snip this end off so that I can angle it a bit more in the machine. Right, so maybe sent the plates flying out the wrong way. Okay, so it's going in. I am going to give it one piece of card for a shim, just because my plates are a little bowed, and so there are some little dead spots in them. We'll see how we come out with it. There we go. Fine. That out. Oh, let's hope I haven't marked it with my inky tape. I didn't realise I'd used my inky tape there. Not to worry. Looks like we've got away with it. So that's the card base. Really simple die to use. All of the card deco base ones are really lovely ones in the range. So have a look on the Hixxycrafts website and have a look at what else there is. So I always find, the only thing I find with this is, because you've got the dots here, yes, you have got a score line here, but because you've got the dots here, can you see as I'm folding it over, it's wanting to fold along that, which is the weakest line. So I tend to go in and re-emboss that line, or emboss, not the word, score that line, sorry, and make sure that that is the line that is going to fold over and not along those little lacy parts. So making sure it's going to go over, and I'm going to make sure that all lining up nicely. There we go. That third, I managed to not line it up properly, but hey ho, we'll be fine. Right, so we're going to now use this die from Paper Panda. and it's a very intricate die. A very intricate die. So just be a little careful. Well, you just know that you're probably going to have to run this through a few times. And I'm going to add to the complication by putting the flower in the middle. And now be really careful with that little die. When I opened the packet, I lost that almost immediately, and it took my husband going through my entire bin in the end until we found it. So just be very, very careful when you are opening the packaging. This down on piece here, and just making sure that my dies are not touching. I'm probably pushing it, trying to do it all in one go, but hey ho, we'll try, because we all do it, don't we? So we bothered to put it through a million times, but we'll see. So this one now, I am going to use I'm going to use a couple of sheets of card. I know it will cut when I put the magnetic through, but I'm not. I can avoid the magnetic. I will. So we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. Now. Okay. Turn it over. So it's the best way to see. Well, apart from this very edge here, and that's more because I think of where it was. Oh no, it has cut. What am I on about? Of course it's cut. I was looking on the very edge, but no, that looks like it's all cut in one part, which I'm really pleased about. So let's take the tape off and remove the dies. Yeah. Oh, look. She says, be careful. And it was stuck to that bit and almost went over there. Yeah, we can get rid of. Pop it up the middle. And then pop this one out of here. Like so. And like that, and I'm just going to use my pokey tool to take out those bits in the middle. That might not quite have cut. They've cut enough. There we go. So those are out, and then we've got this little guy. Now I cut 3 of these little ones in pink, and I cut this in white as well, and the same with the frame. I cut that in white as well, so that we can layer them. Right, get my brush over this one. Right. So. Get rid of as much as we can. And it will stuck in the brush. And then this will lift out. You can see how intricate it is. It's a lot of cut. I mean, paper pounder, if you're not aware, paper pounder actually does hand cutting of paper proper, stuff that a lot of us can only dream of being able to do. So this kind of emulates that kind of paper cut look. Okay, there we go. So, as I said, I already have it cut in most things. I already have it cut in white. So let's get the white one out. Ooh. And I already have the little flower cut in white, and I already have my. So, right. I just gonna have to check which way around I did it. I think it was that way around, yeah. So, I'm just gonna grab my little scissors, and I am going to cut just in here where you can see like the leaves. Okay. And then I'm gonna cut here. Did I cut before? There. Just having a look at where it comes there, doesn't it? So on that little flower and on that little bit there. Okay, so that's, I'm going to do the same in the pink. So on this flower, this leaf, sorry. Ooh, be careful with it because it is quite delicate. And then here on the flower and there. And I don't throw those bits away, they can be used. I have another video using this on the channel when I used this cut off piece as a stencil. So yeah, they're not, they are still useful, but it just feel that this is another way you can use your frame dies. You don't have to be left whole. So all I'm going to do, and I'm going to get my spray out to stick these down, is to layer them like this. So it kind of provides a little space for the flower head to sort of lean into. Okay, so these two, I'm just going to get my little box and my spray. So I'm using Crafter's Companion, the red can stick and stay, because it is very intricate and there's two of them and you don't really need to see me putting glue on the back of both of them. I'm going to glue the Sympathy flower, but this would take a little bit of time, so I'm going to just spray some glue on the back of those. There we go. They need to be left for roughly 30 seconds. And so we're going to stick the pink one down first. So kind of roughly in the middle, and you can use the little lacy bits to guide you as to where to go. And then this is going to go at the same level, just a little bit. The one I did, yes, it is. Just a little bit further across, like so. So those will stick nicely without me having to have put tons and tons and tons of glue on. Right, so we are going to put the glue on the back of this. Just going to grab a piece of paper to glue. Oh, phew. I was thinking, well, I'm sure I cut out some more of those little ones, which I did, and they're there. Right, so get my glue going on my fine nozzle. There we go. So we're going to go along, and then I'm just putting a blob on each heart. I'm not going down the stem of each one, just onto each heart, and then a little bit in the middle, and do the same on the pink. So up the stem in the middle and then a blob on each heart. There we go. So we're going to put the white one down first. So reverse of what we did here, because we want the pink sort of to go into the background here, but on this side we want the pink to come to the foreground. So it's going to go there, and then the pink one is going to be just offset from the white, so that you can see the white underneath. There we go. Excuse me. I'm going to get my bit of paper and I'm going to give that a bit of rubber over, like so. They will stick down, and if they don't, I can always put a little bit more glue underneath. I think I will actually. We didn't put enough on. So a little bit there. It would appear that I didn't put enough glue on them. They seem to be wanting to stick now. Now I'm adding some glue under there, under there, under there. There we go. And then I have, I only need 3. I've now got 4, but that's okay. I'm going to grab my tweezers. Keep fiddling with them. Okay, so I'm going to put some glue on like that. And we'll have one come over a lot closer this time, but I'll actually put it onto there like that. And one up here, and then one down here. Okay. And then I have my happy anniversary, which I'm going to use a little bit of 3D glue gel for, because it's going on to here, so the glue will go down into the recesses and stick. And then a little bit there. Final little touch is a little heart, flat back. Oh, that's not going to pick it up, is it? Go in the middle just to echo the rest of the heart. So there we have a lovely little, very simple but quite effective anniversary card. And I mean, if you know what colours they had at their wedding, you could do it in those colours. It could be all brighter colours, whatever. But I just think it's a nice, different way to use the frame die. But it still adds a little bit of a frame to this really, really pretty Sympathy flower from Amy Design. So yeah, have a look on the channel. I have another video, as I said, with this one, much more of a Sympathy card, and another video with this one where I used the whole frame, but I also used part of it as a stencil. Thank you for joining me.